After Friday night's results, Cork City had the chance to move into second place with victory at O2 Park, and Cork started brightly. But the first shot on goal was a highly ambitious one from George O'Callaghan in the second minute. Gary Rogers was just off his line, but the ball sailed over the bar. 4 minutes later, O'Callaghan created some space, but the shot at end, Cork keeper Michael did well to save from Declan O'Brien after 17 minutes. And a minute later, Drogheda had the lead. Darren Beesley sent in the cross. Andy Myler flicked it on for Mark Quinless, and when he centred, Declan O'Brien just managed to get enough on the ball for it to cross the line. Just after the half-hour mark, Billy Woods shot over from outside the box. And 10 minutes before the break, Andy Myler was just a free kick. Into the second half, and in the opening minute, a good run from John O'Flynn ended with a disappointing finish. And soon after, Drogheda keeper Gary Rogers needed to be quick off his line, with O'Flynn closing in. Drogheda were awarded a penalty on 49 minutes when Alan Bennett took down Mark Quinless. And the cheekiest of penalties from Andy Myler doubled Drogheda's advantage. 2 goals down, but still plenty of time for Cork to get back into the game. But Gary Rogers continued to hold the upper hand in the ongoing series of one-on-ones with John O'Flynn. And Rogers pulled off the save of the match after 54 minutes. A superb one-handed stop kept Billy Wood's header out, and Cork were unable to convert the loose ball. Drogheda had the ball in the net again on 62 minutes, but Andy Myler was clearly offside after the ball had come back off the bar from Tierney's shot. And John O'Flynn was beginning to realise it was not his day. His header from Alan Kerry's cross was again wide of the mark. But Cork were given a lifeline 10 minutes from time from Robert Hederman's pass. A well-taken goal from George O'Callaghan reduced the deficit to a single goal. But right from the restart, Cork conceded their second penalty of the game when Neil Tarrant went down following the challenge from Dan Murray. Again, Myler made it look easy from the penalty spot to put the seal on a 3-1 victory for the home side.
We got an early goal, which settled us a bit, and Cork were looking dangerous quite a bit, you know, in certain areas. Certainly the second goal pushed us on a little and we could relax a little, but they got back into it. They were always a threat, you know. O'Callaghan and O'Flynn always a threat against us, and there was always a chance that they'd get back into the game at any stage. So we're just delighted with the win. It puts us up level with Cork now, and it's our third win, and we're just delighted with it.
I thought overall we must created about 12 or 14 chances in the game, and you know, to have a return of one is probably a bit poor. Then to come back into the game with 11 minutes to go with George's goal and then to concede another penalty, well, obviously we are very, very disappointed.
We're very hard to break down, you know. We conceded a goal late on in the game, but we were under a lot of pressure, but we kept them out when we had to.
You must be happy with your own form this season so far.
Yeah, I'm delighted with the way it's going, you know, keeping a few clean sheets, and you know, we're winning games and we're not losing too many, which is the main thing, and hopefully we take it on from here.
You know, it's disappointing. You know, the John Flynn situation, he's been down training with the under-21s, coming back playing games. I mean, he's such a tremendous fella, and he's such a gem of a player and a person, but, you know, he had absolutely nothing in the tank today, and it's a shame. And you look at the situation with you know, people are telling us that he won't be able to play for us next Friday in an Aircom League game. So obviously, you know, the chief executive of the FAI, Fran Rooney, is obviously happy with that. The chairman, Brendan Dillon, of the Aircom League, is obviously happy with that. The general manager, Tommy Allen, because if they weren't, they'd do something about it. You can't disrespect your league to that. Everyone's got to care about it. You can't say, right, we'll organise friendlies when the English League is finished, and, you know, we'll take one of the best players in the Aircom League and such an important player for us, and tough luck, chaps, you know, they won't change. I mean, it's very, very disappointing.